This is the summary created from the video. Lecture 13 Inheritance. Inheritance is a fundamental concept in object-oriented programming, allowing a child class to inherit properties from its parent class. It can be single, where a child inherits from one parent, or multiple, where a child inherits from multiple parents. Inheritance can be hierarchical, with multiple levels, where grandchildren inherit from children who inherit from parents. The concept relates to generalization and specialization, where specialized classes inherit from more general ones, forming ISA relationships and inheritance hierarchies. In Java, the extends keyword enables a subclass to inherit code from a superclass. For example, the 2D point class has members and methods accessible to a 3D point subclass via inheritance. Inheritance allows code reusability, maintainability, and sharing across related classes, such as vehicle as the superclass, with car and truck as subclasses, and firetruck as a subclass of truck. A simple inheritance example demonstrates how a subclass, point3d, extends the point2d superclass, inheriting X and Y members, while adding a new member Z. The point3d class overrides the display method from its superclass, but can still access the display1 method. Point2d is a generalized class, while point3d is a specialized class, showcasing single inheritance through object creation, initialization, and accessing inherited members and methods. There are different types of inheritance in Java. Single inheritance allows subclasses to be derived from a superclass. Multiple single inheritance occurs when multiple subclasses are derived from the same superclass. Multi-level single inheritance involves a subclass derived from another subclass. While Java does not support multiple inheritance, where a class inherits from two or more classes, or hybrid inheritance, which combines single and multiple inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is a powerful concept, allowing subclasses like student and employee to inherit attributes and methods from the person class. The inherited code is accessible to these subclasses, promoting code reusability. Inheritance creates hierarchies, with GeoObject as the parent class for geometric objects, and specialized classes inheriting common attributes while adding specific attributes as needed. Method overriding allows redefining a superclass method in a subclass for customized behavior. Dynamic binding determines the method implementation at runtime based on the actual object type. In inheritance, subclasses can access non-overridden superclass variables and methods, but not vice versa. The super keyword is used to access and invoke superclass members from within a subclass method, while method overloading refers to having multiple methods with the same name but different parameters. The super keyword is used to access parent class variables, methods, and constructors in Java. It helps resolve namespace conflicts between parent and child class members with the same name. Calling super variable references the parent class's instance variable, while invoking super.method executes the method implementation in the parent class if overridden. Using super inside a constructor triggers the parent class's constructor before child initialization. Runtime polymorphism, also known as dynamic method resolution, resolves which method belongs to which object dynamically at runtime. If a subclass object is cast to a superclass, the overridden method in the subclass is called. Using a superclass array allows storing objects of different subclasses and processing them uniformly. Understanding dynamic method resolution is crucial when using inheritance to avoid confusion based on the actual object type. Abstract classes cannot be instantiated but serve as templates for derived subclass. They may contain abstract methods declared without implementation logic, as well as non-abstract methods with complete implementation. Abstract classes are declared using the abstract keyword and may have final methods that cannot be overridden in derived subclasses. Declaring a class as final prevents it from being inherited by other classes. Final variables and methods cannot be overridden in derived classes. The final keyword restricts further implementation in derived classes. Attempting to inherit from a final class like final class byte results in an error. In summary, inheritance allows code reuse and maintainability across related classes. Abstract classes provide templates and partial method implementations. Dynamic binding resolves methods at runtime based on the actual object type. Final classes and methods cannot be overridden, restricting inheritance. Polymorphism allows processing objects uniformly through superclass references. Inheritance creates hierarchies, specializing classes from generalized ones. Please stay tuned for more summary videos.